Hello my friends and welcome back. Well guys, today we're gonna talk about stalling bases. Well, there are those bases where a lot of annoying units are gonna try to stop you to reach the end. You will more likely get 1 or 2 stars, but never really have the chance to win. So I'm gonna explain how I do it. First of all, I would highly suggest for anyone to use explosive units in this, because you do get a lot of them at once. They are gonna bundle up on the way, and the likes of, let's say, Rocketeer is gonna actually get rid of them. One more trick there is always, well, it's not a trick, but more likely you are gonna need your veterans if you are at this level. You need to deal as much damage as possible, and the second thing is try to get rid of the 10s as soon as possible. But the most important thing, don't hit the 2 minutes timer there. No less than 2 minutes on the timer, or your job is gonna be 10 times harder, because the units are gonna spawn faster when you hit the 2 minutes mark. I know you're gonna get a little bit more energy, but that doesn't matter whatsoever. So what we do in this first fight, it's a brilliant fight. I'm gonna show you a couple of examples of stalling bases. They're all brilliant. They're very intelligent. With this one, you can see the bounty hunters and the mad scientist. Again, a great combo. Mad scientist is such a distraction for your units. Then obviously the bounty hunters with their invincible second. Again, it's extremely hard if you don't have explosive units, because when you have the bombardier, for example, even bombardier, you will do the trick. It just spreads the bullet everywhere and you actually do the job. So what I do here, I do mostly rely on my specials. Whatever I get, I try to use as fast as possible. As I said, 2 minutes. The minute that timer hits 2 minutes, it becomes extremely complicated. In actual fact, I'm gonna show you that in a few seconds after we finish this. I'll show you what happens when you hit those 2 minutes, because sometimes you tend to be relaxed. It's not hard, it's not complicated, it doesn't look complicated anyway, but when you actually reach that 2 minutes mark, it does become extremely complicated. So first base here, very intelligent. I like it. It's hard. You have to be fully focused. You have to use all your specials straight away whenever is possible. It's a little bit unpredictable as well. But I'll show you guys after this. We see the reward, and then I'll show you what happens when you just don't rush, I suppose. And I'm just gonna show you a little bit of it. Right, let's see what we get. Okay, I'll take the ticket any day. Right guys, so here we are. It's me just going slowly in that battle. I didn't use my special straight away, but you can see I hit the double time there, and it's quite a lot of bounty hunters everywhere. Even if I use my rally flag and try to go straight to the base, it's too many of them, and they are gonna get rid of all my units. So as you can see in this, I have no chance of winning. I'm gonna get 2 stars. 2 stars is better than no stars. I don't really mind when I get 2 stars, but if you are in an alliance raid, or if you are trying to actually win those battles, it does become a little bit complicated. So my best bet here will be the Trailblazers to spawn as many as possible, then use the rally flag. Hopefully they will deal enough damage, but in this case they didn't. So that's my advice. Don't let the time go quick, because you're gonna struggle. But let's move back to our bases. Alright guys, so now we have the Trailblazers. This is a combo of Trailblazers and Chemist. Again, a lot of units with Trailblazers. We all know that since the new update, a lot of them. Every battle is good. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But we are gonna maintain the same idea. Now we have the Chemist as a distraction. That's gonna be tricky. but we do maintain the same idea. I'm gonna spawn trailblazers here. We get rid of all the traps that we can. Then we go and try to get rid of the tent. So identify the tent. Here it is. My special straight away. I'm gonna wait there for a second. Yeah, the tent didn't go, so I'm gonna use another one. Just make sure you do that. This one is a little bit different. The veterans come out straight away. That could be a surprise point if you are not ready for it. But unfortunately, we do know they are coming out. We are searching for the tents, so we saw that. But it could be a trick moment there and just get rid of all your units. I like that. I like the diversity. But then again, we are aiming for the same idea. We are trying to get rid of the tents. We are trying to go forward as much as possible, as quick as possible. The 2-minute mark, the double time, is what we try to avoid. Here it is, boom. So if we move forward, we can see the next tent. We can see 2 AAs there, so we just quickly do that, and I'm gonna do it straight away. It doesn't matter. Well, it didn't happen, so good. Now, the other annoying thing against bases like this is that you are staying in one place for a very long time. It's a lot of units coming, and your units are gonna stop. If you leave the mortars shooting, they will deal a lot of damage to your unit. So for me, number one priority, tents. Second will be the mortars, 100%. Normally I do use the focus fire if I have more than one. I always keep one focus fire to the end in case I think I'm gonna struggle. It's my last resort. It's just you know, you need it sometimes. So here is, let's try to use the bombing run there. Boom, boom, boom. We did the job. Now we have quite a lot of time left there, so I could potentially use the focus fire all the way to the mortar, just rush a little bit the process, but I'm not risking anything. I've seen a lot of things happening in this game, so better safe than sorry. We do it that way. Again, a brilliant base. They are quite annoying, the trailblazers. It's look how many of them. But it's good to farm on them in case of an event, so I'm glad that those bases are around, and they do pretty good. 1200 plus defense rating off season. They do pretty good, I'd say. I think many people do struggle against those bases, but I hope I kind of clarify it a little bit more with this video. So you know what, I like them so much that I'm gonna attack another one. Why not? So here we go. Load. Alright guys, so we have kind of a combination there, so I wanted to spice it up a little bit. Let's see what we do against this base. So again, we have the veterans there. You can see they are in every corner. That's the whole idea of it. So in this base we do have the trailblazers, but we have bounty hunters at the same time, so this could potentially make it a little bit more complicated for someone who will use, let's say, mercenaries and commandos. Mainly commandos, I suppose. The trailblazers are gonna be easy to get rid of with bullets, but then you will have the bounty hunters, which will stop it. Again, very nice placement of the tent there, so it's only gonna allow me to get rid of the tent, not the mortar at the same time. So as you could see, I had to use 4 of my specials on one tent. So that's pretty smart. I like it. But the problem with those bases is you do get a lot of specials, and that gives you a proper chance. So I'm gonna use my focus fire straight away because I have loads of them. I should have waited another second, but it's gonna do the trick anyway. It's gonna hit a little bit the veterans there, and hopefully I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, I didn't. I'll have to use another one. I wanted to get rid of that AA, and more AAs. The more A's you get rid of, the better, because then you can keep using what you need to use. So I'm gonna get rid of the radio tower. That's definitely gonna give some boost to to those veterans. I don't want that to happen. Now I'm gonna get rid of the mortar. As I said, you keep collecting a lot of specials. The key of winning this is to use them wisely. Use them on the tents, on everything that is actually dangerous at that moment. So looking at the time, we are doing very good. I expected to do a little bit worse on this one. We have one more tent there. We won't be really able to reach it yet, so we continue. It would be, oh yeah, there you go. We got a smoke screen there. We could stop them a little bit in case we are getting close, but now because it's only one tent left, the double time mark doesn't really matter that much. But when you have well, we have 3 tents plus the HQ, it can become a little bit tricky. I've done it before and I actually left it and tried to win from the 2-minute mark. It's absolutely impossible, but there is a lot of units coming out, which, as I said, if there is an event that you need to complete quick, or if you want to compete in those leaderboard events, those bases can be very nice. Another small trick there, if you use the decoy on the HQ when it's loads of them around, you can actually finish it off that way. For me, it wasn't that many, but job done. Well guys, I hope this video helped a little bit. I hope you had fun seeing those attacks as well, and if that's the case, don't forget to subscribe, please leave a like as well, and guys, as always, thanks for watching and I will see you next video.